Hello YouTube and Facebook fans. This is JJ from Paranormal Talks, paranormaltalks.com. We're doing a series of videos here on numerology. In particular, these 9 videos are on the personality number. What Paranormal Talks does is we talk about the metaphysical sciences. And for these videos, we're drilling down to certain divination tools. That is, divination tools like numerology. There are many divination tools, and they have all been developed over centuries to help us, mankind, navigate more successfully and happily through life. This series of videos is on personality numbers, and this video is for personality number 4. Before we get into the personalities numbers anymore, I just wanted to mention paranormaltalks.com. We do have a website, and we have a video store with phenomenal, amazing speakers on the paranormal, supernatural, because Paranormal Talks, we're here to help you awaken yourself first. Particularly around our humanness that is sometimes rejected. It's called the paranormal and supernatural, but it's a big, huge core part of ourselves. It is our second brain. In our Western culture, we are encouraged to really develop only our intellectual, what we call the left brain, by getting lots of education and being really linear and logical. Well, how's that working out for us so far? See, our second brain is around all of these phenomena we call the paranormal supernatural, and it is us. It is a big part of ourselves as powerful spiritual beings. So please visit our video store. The speakers are near-death experiencers, ET abductees, out-of-body experiencers, psychics, mediums, past life regressionists, afterlife contactees, even inventors who've invented devices to photograph your energy field, where we can actually see people and things in your energy field. It's to help you heal your emotional, your psychological, and your physical body. Really quite amazing. So please visit our video store. Now let's get back to the personality number 4. The personality number is derived from our given name at birth, the name that is shown on our birth certificate. It's not our married name, it's not a nickname, it's not our adopted name. It's whatever name showed up first on our birth certificate. And it is derived from all the consonants in our given name, where the personality number is one of 3 numbers that are derived from our given name. The first one we already talked about, that's the soul urge or the heart's desire number. That's derived from all the vowels in our name. But the personality is derived from all the consonants in our name. And adding those 2 numbers together gives us the 3rd core number, and that is our destiny number. Now, as far as astrology, I like to tie these together. I don't like to have just one divination tool be separate and isolated unto itself, because that's not how humanity works. That's not how these divination tools work. So as far as numerology and the soul urge number from our vowels, I would say that corresponds most closely to our moon sign that is shown in our birth chart. The personality number probably corresponds best to our rising sign, and to a lesser extent probably our sun sign, but particularly our rising sign, the personality number. So let's take a look at how we get your personality number. We use the Pythagorean system, and this is Pythagoras from Greece. You can see we use just the numbers 1 through 9, and we use all the letters in the alphabet. And you can see where each number is assigned to its letters. For example, the number 1 is assigned to the letters A, J, and S. And let me show you the cheat sheet to find your personality number. Here it is. We are using the name Sharon Lynn Clarkson here. This is a made-up name. And you can see up here this Pythagorean table with the numbers 1 through 9, and it's assigned to all of its letters in the English alphabet. And then we put the number that corresponds to the letter in Sharon's name underneath, and these are all the consonants. And then we add up all of these numbers together to come up with a final number of 5. So for this Sharon person, her personality number is 5. But this video is for personality number 4, so let's look at that. Personality number 4 is an earth element. And as far as astrology, I would say it fits best with the astrological sign Taurus, and maybe Cancer to a lesser extent. And I say Taurus because that number 4 is really an earth sign. It's not that watery. When I say watery, I mean like emotional, with ups and downs and moods of happiness and sadness or depression or moodiness or poutiness with a water element. But earth doesn't go through that so much. And the personality number 4, it's sort of another type of vibration of the number personality 8, which is even more so, which is on a bigger scale. But the personality number 4, if you meet a person like this with a personality 4, is they probably come across as rather stable, solid, structured, secure. You can count on them. They are dependable. They're well organized. They are a pillar of strength. You can count on them in a company, in a department, to get things done day in and day out. I mean, these boring routine things, personality number 4 is really good at. I always complain about the boredomness of a personality 4, but my heavens, that is what keeps the wheels of industry going, is someone like a personality number 4. Now, the personality that is derived from our consonants in our name, that number is something we showed up with. It's not something we have to develop, a skill we have to acquire and go through all that work. No, we showed up with this. It's kind of like being given a boat. We didn't have to build the boat or design the boat. We're just given the boat. We jump in it and we go. The personality numbers is what takes us through life with all the skills and abilities that were given to us. Now, when I say given to us, we of course develop them in past lifetimes, but we're using them very easily when we showed up here. And like a boat that has all types of bells and whistles, we were given that, and we can use those bells and whistles in whatever manner that we wish, when we wish. We don't have to build the bells and whistles. They're already there given to us. So that's the personality number. So that's with the number 4, is they're already reliable. They're steady. They're predictable. That's why I say boring, but they're predictable. And that can be really, really excellent, because someone who's predictable, you're not walking around them like walking on eggshells. You never know when they're going to blast off or break down or start screaming. They're predictable. That's very good. That's very nice. That's comfortable. That's easy. It's low maintenance. Let's go for that. Reliable, and when I say predictable, they're also consistent. And you can take their judgment to the bank. They're methodical in their thinking process, so they come up with really good decisions. They can be the cornerstone of a business, especially a small business. Personality 4 really does well in small businesses or in a department, a small department within a very large company. They're efficient at what they do. They're very good in developing processes, daily processes, and improving those processes and being the expert in whatever given field that they go into. They're practical. They're conventional. They have endurance, and they're good with money, accounting, bookkeeping. They're good with that, and that's why I tie personality number 4 to the astrological sign Taurus, and to a lesser degree Cancer, but especially Taurus. And And with the tarot cards, with the sweet coins, of course, pentacles, coins, and with the major arcana card of the Emperor, and the Emperor is a number 4. That's the number assigned to that major arcana card. The Emperor is 4. Now, this person, they're not going to run off and make big changes or head off and do things that have not been done before. That's what a personality number 1 does, and they do that well. Now, number 4, once it's established, man, they will keep that process going day in and day out through hell and high water. They are dependable that way. They prefer the traditional to the taking a walk on the wild side. They're faithful, disciplined, dependable, and sober and thoughtful in their approach to life. And some would say cautious. That's the number 4. Man, you can count on them. If you need someone to have your back, if you need someone in your corner, that is the number 4. And that's also the sign Taurus. And the tarot cards, coins, pentacles, ooh, you can't get much better than that. I'll take all those that I can get. So that's the number 4 personality number, derived from the consonants in your name. That's just one of 3 that are derived, core numbers that are derived from your name. The next personality number that we will be looking at is personality number 5. And that one will be interesting as well. It's like which one personality number does really, really well, the next personality, and what they don't do well at, well, the next personality, they take up the slack, and they do that really well. And it just flows right through numerology, as it does astrology, as it does the tarot cards and the runes, etc. It's really amazing how these divination tools work so well together. I mean, who thought of these? It was brilliant, a genius. But these tools are to help you navigate more successfully through life. Learn these tools, and you can help understand yourself better, what you're good at, what you may not be so good at, how to make the most of what you got, and how to understand others in your life, so you understand why the heck they're doing what they're doing. So that's numerology, personality number 4. Next time we will see you, personality number 5. This is JJ from Paranormal Talks. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.